Question number 1, what are ethics? That's right, Wei Hong. In our textbook, it's the beliefs of a society or group as to what is right or wrong. Yes, you can schedule your exam all the way to the 18th, Aaron. All the way up to the end of the 18th is no problem. After that, we get into a little bit of a problem. Number 2, what are morals? Right, they're your own values and beliefs. Number 3, what is justice? And it is C, the concept of what is fair and equitable. Number 4, what are professional ethics? The answer here is C, beliefs that a professional organization holds about what is right or wrong within the context of that professional organization. What is an ethical theory? Yes, the answer to number 5 is A. Number 6, what is utilitarianism? And the answer is A, the one that produces the greatest amount of human well-being, however you measure that. Number 7, what is duty-based ethics? And that is indeed C, an ethical theory that says that every individual has a fundamental duty to act ethically in every situation, no matter what that is. Number 8, what is virtue-based ethics? That's right. The answer to number 8 is A as well. Number 9, what is a code of ethics? Correct, Stephen. The answer to number 9 is B. Number 10, which ethical theories John Stuart Mill most closely associated with? Closely spelled wrong, by the way, there. Right, the answer is C, utilitarianism. Number 11, which ethical theory is Immanuel Kant most closely associated with? Thank you, Aaron. The answer is A. Number 12, John Locke. Stephen Chu asked, how important for the exam is it to know what these people are associated with? It is not. The reason I put that there is to make this test a little bit more challenging because the answer is pretty easy. So the answer to number 12 is B, rights-based ethics. And of course, 13, Aristotle is associated with which? Right, D. Number 14, ethical principles are what? Yes, Aaron, that's correct. The answer is A. What are 3 parties that OSEP members owe a duty to under the Code of Ethics? That's right. The answer is C. Page 4. What are 2 types of ethical problems in engineering? Correct answer, Stephen says, is A, violation of laws and standards and unsuccessful attempts at remedying problems. Problem. The answer to number 17 is B, a problem in which two or more ethical principles seem to apply to a particular situation. What is one possible resolution to a conflict problem? The answer 18 is C, find a creative solution in the middle ground between two conflicting principles. I guess to make 17 better, you'd say a problem with two or more ethical seem to apply and conflict. 19, what does EGAD stand for? And Stephen's even beaten me the punch before I could say it. He's answered the question. It's C. What are two resources that engineering technicians and technologists have available to them to solve ethical problems? And Wei Hong is correct again. It's B, the code of ethics and professional peers who've experienced similar problems previously. 21, what is professional practice? And as Aaron says, the answer is C. 22, what is professional misconduct? The answer is A. 23, what are OSET rules of professional conduct? Number 23, what are OSET rules of professional conduct? And the answer here is B, rules that define professional misconduct for engineering technicians. So rules of conduct actually tell you what you're not supposed to do or what is inappropriate in professional context. 24, what is the self-compliance model of maintaining professional competence? Self-compliance. Self-compliance. Right. Self means it's up to you. It gives professionals the personal responsibility for ensuring they're competent. Number 25, the letter E in EGAD stands for what? And the answer here is D, identify the ethical issues. So 25 is D. Yes. And what does A stand for, number 26? And the answer here is D, analyze the alternative actions. 27, who are the four stakeholders in professional liability insurance? Correct. A, professional, the profession, the employer client, and the general public. Number 28, letter D, and Stephen's beaten me to this. And EGAD stands for A, decide on a course of action. 29, which of the following is not a recommended practice having to do with ethical computer use? You put D and you got it wrong. Analyze alternative actions. Okay. Maybe you're right. I'm going to have to go and do that. There's another one that I coded wrong, which I'll tell you about later on. But The answer should be D, so I'm going to go back and change it. Where are we at? 29. Which of the following is not a recommended practice having to do with ethical computer use? Right. C is the correct answer. If you couldn't access our computer remotely, we'd all be in a heck of a lot of trouble now. Number 30. Ethical behavior in business creates a good reputation for the company whose employees behave ethically. Which of the following is not a benefit of ethical business behavior? Right, the answer is A. Charging premium price is more of a function of market position than ethical behavior, so 30 is A. In what year was OSET incorporated? 62, right. What is the OSET Act? What is the OSET Act? Yes, A is the correct answer. The current legislation under which OSET operates as a professional organization. 33, what's the OSET law? Yes, C, a set of rules that govern the day-to-day operations of OSET. Number 34, what is a characteristic of a professional organization? Yes, it's incorporated. Number 35, what is a self-regulating body? C is correct, an organization governed by its members. 36, what is a restricted title? That's right, 36, C is the correct answer. 37, I don't know what happened to the formatting of some of these questions. 37 is, which of the following statements is least representative of the type of ethics case? Should all know the answer to this now. Yes, it is C, or the one that should be C on this page. 38, the Code of Ethics requires technology professionals to maintain their competence of the following methods, which is considered the least effective. You should all know the answer to this as well. Yes, I just took out the World Wide Web stuff. 39, a person with a utilitarian predisposition believes. The answer here is A. The result justifies the means to get there. Number 40, you are least likely to encounter ethical issues in the workplace when? That's right, individual research projects. If you're working alone, you're less likely to encounter ethical issues. 41, the outcome of unethical behavior is costly. Which of the following are costs associated with unethical behavior? And I think I put A, but I think it should be D. It should be all of them. We'll have to recode that. In the workplace, which of the following is not a common ethical issue? Well, which one of those is not an ethical issue at all? C, that's right. Failure to keep up with competitors is a business issue, not an ethical issue. 43, in the workplace, which of the following is a common ethical issue? Right, it's all of those. 44, what are the two main categories of membership? Answer is A, certified and associate member. 45, what is one requirement for certification as an OSET member? To be of good character, so B to 45. 46, what is one criteria for certification as an OSET member? And the answer here is B, 2 years of appropriate work experience. Number 47, in the workplace, fairness involves which? It's not D. It's the answer to, well, probably should be basing solely on quality of work, but it's B, reciprocity and equity is the right answer, the textbook answer. What is FAR-PACTA? 48. The answer here is B. 49, what is one thing that OSET member might be censured for? The answer here is A. And number 50, the main goal of OSET is? Right, to preserve and establish high standards for the profession. And that's the test. That's it. Any questions?